Hello class, welcome back. I'm super happy that you are here and I hope you are ready to start with this new week. Today we're going to start by doing a review about the activities that we did the last week. And we were learning the new phonics, the new sounds, and I'll show you the page 52 from the student's book, and we learned two new phonics like A, O, okay? So we're going to repeat these words so we can remember these phonics. Train, boat, rain, coat. One more time. Train, rain, boat, coat. Very good. So later we did these activities like activity 20 and activity 21 with the same sounds, and they were about the same things. So now we're going to learn a new topic today, and this is more like values and more like to learn how to cross the streets. Like maybe these days we are not going out, or maybe we are not going to the park like we used to do in the past, and this is important to know because I know that you sometimes go and visit your grandma, your aunts, your friends also, and it's super important that we pay attention every time that we cross the streets, okay? So this is the reason why I'm showing you today some of the most important vocabulary, most important things from this topic. So cross the streets safely. First of all, these are some pictures, random pictures that I took from the internet. So as you can see, here we have some objects, and they have like a sign, and they have these lines on the sidewalk, on the street. It's super important to know how are they called. So for that reason, I have this today, and this is called stop sign. Of course, here in Mexico, our signs don't have like stop, but they have alto. It's the same, right? Stop sign. And then we have helmet. This is a bike helmet, like when you go on your bike, when you are riding your bike, you need to wear a helmet, right? Because it's super important to be safe. Then we have the traffic lights, and the traffic lines, the most common traffic lines have three colors, like as you can see, red, yellow, and green. Sometimes they have like a little man walking or something like that, but these are the most common traffic lights for the cars. Also we have lights for the pedestrians, and then we have sidewalk. This is a sidewalk from Mérida downtown, is La Acera, okay, as you can see. And then we have crosswalk. The crosswalk are the lines that you can see in the spaces or the places that you can cross. So for that reason they are called crosswalk. Son estas líneas que usamos para saber dónde podemos cruzar. So based on the traffic lights, we need to pay attention to the colors. Why the traffic lights have three different colors? They have different meanings, right? Maybe your parents had told you what do they mean. So I told you the main colors that the traffic lights have are red, yellow, and green. The red stands for stop. Okay, when you see the red, you need to stop. And then when you see the traffic line in yellow, it means that you need to be careful, watch out, or wait. And then when you see the green color, it means that you can go, okay? Like if you are driving a car, or your mom, because I know you don't drive cars. So now we are going to watch
Hey,
Okay, so that was it. So as you could see, it's pretty important to use the crosswalk when you are going to cross the streets, but it's also important to be respectful with the drivers and the rest of the people, so we don't bother anyone. So right now we can do the activities that we have for today, and we are going to do 2 pages, page 53 and 54 from the student's book. And the first activity that we are going to do is activity 22 from page 53, and we are going to practice about the value that we learned today: cross the street safely. And the instruction from this activity says listen and write, then say. And we have the vocabulary: cross, look, wait. Okay, so I'm going to play the audio, but first of all you need to pay attention to these pictures. We have 1 picture, 2 pictures, and 3 pictures. Number 1 says, first, I always at the crosswalk. Number 2, second, I for the green man. Last, I left, then right, then left again before I cross the street. So let's pay attention to the audio so we can do these activities.
Student's Book, page 53, Activity 22. Listen and write, then say.
First, I always cross at the crosswalk. Second, I wait for the green man. Last, I look left, then right, then left again before I cross the street.
Okay, so it's super important that we do these 3 steps when we want to cross the street. Now we have team big activities, and they say, what animal does a crosswalk look like? And then we have the question, another question: does a crosswalk always have lights? Find out. And you need to answer in these spaces. And then we have a project in activity 23, and it says make a cross safely poster. Okay, so you are going to draw a poster, or you can use cardboard, cartulina, or you can do it in the computer. Puedes hacerlo igual en la computadora. And you need to pay attention to you need to use the traffic lights, like using red, yellow, and green. Okay, like you have it in here, like the example: stop, wait, and go. And you're going to take a picture of your poster and send it to me. You can use your imagination, you can use colors, papers, different materials, so you can have a creative poster. Now, on page 54, we have vocabulary and grammar review. And activity 24 says read and match, and we have numbers from 1 to 4, and in the other column we have letters from A to D. Number 1, I want to buy a book. Number 2, Tim wants to see a movie. Number 3, Mom and Dad want to put gas in the car. Number 4, Ben wants to send a letter. Now, the letters are A. There's a movie theater near the bus stop. There's a post office on Main Street. Letter C. There's a bookstore on Maple Road. Letter D. There's a gas station next to the bank. So you need to find out, like for example, number 1 says, I want to buy a book, and you are going to match it with the correct place. If I want to buy a book, where do I need to go? Do I need to go to a bookstore, a computer store, a hospital, or a restaurant? So you are going to match it correctly. Activity 25 says, look and write, use by. So, like you have it, number 1 says, many children go to school, for example, by bus, by bicycle, by taxi, by car. Okay, so you are going to write by and the transportation that you have in the picture, like number 1, 2, and 3. And the last activity says, activity 26, read and circle. You have a conversation between Maria, Mom, and Bill. And Maria says, Dad wants to eat Chinese food for lunch, but I want to wants to eat Mexican food. You need to circle the correct answer. Want to or wants to. Then Mom says, there is or is there Chinese restaurant near here? This is a question. So how are you going to start your questions? There is or is there? And the last one says, Bill, yes, there is, or yes, there isn't. Let's go there. So these are the only activities that we have for today. You need to take pictures of each one and send them to me. Don't forget the Project Cross Safely poster and send it to me. So I'll see you the next time. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Don't forget to send me your activities. Goodbye.